Okay, let's see. Let's see. Why is it not playing now? Source. Okay. There we go. Let's check. Here we go. Let's check. I'm not sure why on YouTube it's still showing as 480p. That is the right one. Check this. I'm not sure why it's still showing as 60 FPS. That's perfect. Yo, sorry guys, I'm still busy doing setup of the stream. I don't know why that's not there. What else is missing? Okay, the volume sounds bad, but it's okay. Volume levels are okay. Let's do the settings. Auto 480. I don't know why it's auto 480. Okay, it's fine for now though. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. 60 FPS, the bitrate is high enough. I'm not sure why it's still showing 480p. Okay, but let's get it going. So yesterday, this is the area we're looking at. That shorting area, or these lines actually is where I want to short from. That is my likely target. Today's gonna change. Yesterday we had balance. I think it's sort of a good balance. So if we open outside of balance, I'm gonna look for moves up. If we open inside balance, I just want to get to the other end of the ranges. I can't even do this thing. Let's do this. Scene transition. That's fine. Okay, so let's start with news. So today we've got anything for GBP? Nope. Only 11 AM. That guy speaking. Don't care. I think it's like a member of Parliament, Congress, whatever. We have prelims. UOM sentiment at 10. Consumer sentiment, University of Michigan at 10. So keep that in mind. Red folder news, Euro trade balance, that's at 5. So there's no real big news for London session. Good. Might be a clean day. Okay, now let's look at volume profile first. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it looks like a decent balance. Sorry guys, there's a lot going on in the chart, but bear with me. That is what it looks like. Distribution. So these value area low and high looks to hold or hold outside. Sorry. Let's throw that in. Value area low, volume profile, and then value area high. Let's clone that one. So outside value area, let's just do this text. Outside value area, upside. So that is continuation of buying. It's not rotational. Continuation of buying. Let's do it as number 1. I'm not sure if we changed. So 2 will now be. I don't like that. The VWAPs. That green line is actually on a value area high. It's flat, so that band is most likely gonna hold. So goes across above. So that's buy. So when I say above, I mean the session. Session is above the 2-day rolling VWAP. It's across above, buy signal. And now let's get into. So this is still me framing narrative. I'm not. Bang. 70. Still me framing narrative. I'm not looking at entries, exits. There's just directional bias for the day and where that is going to change and shift. Okay. I think that's in. Now it's VWAPs. And I'm not going to write all of this down. I'm only going to write the ones that I deem as important. We're going to go over to VWAP. This is my weekly VWAP. Use 30-minute chart. Yeah. So we're above. That's why I went through short. That's why I went through short. Just delete these actually. Oh gosh, did I delete the wrong one? Might have. Yeah, it's still here. You delete this bell curve thing. It's still here on this shot, that's fine. Deleting this line. So what happened on the weekly? We are pushing imbalance up. So right here, imbalance up. previous value area, we just got into it. I think we are holding that, and we could have a push to the other side of value, something like that. So if we hold imbalance up, that would be a target, which is Wednesday's highs. Keep that in mind. Now let's go on to the monthly. Monthly, let's check this one. Monthly, the 1 hour. Also starting to accept inside that, but still rotational. So this is an area. Let's put like that. Monthly rotational. Middle center. Yeah. So that's where the monthly is rotational. So I need to watch that area for the monthly. Also looking at again on that same line, previous month, close of previous month at VWAP. We at that line, testing from above. It could keep pushing up to that monthly rotational spot, even though this downside objectives haven't been met. That's what I actually wanted to see before that push back up. That's okay. Monthly rotational, and we are imbalance up from that old previous value area. Let's look at quarterly, 4 hour. So monthly and quarterly, let's just see where quarter started. So it's April, May, that's 2 months. Okay, that's fine, you can use that one. Monthly rotational and quarterly rotational are at the same place. So let's mark that out. Something to /quarterly rotational, same place. We're imbalance up from this levels. Actually, let's add that here. So there's no news outside value area up, across above, buy signal, and we with VWAPs now. Monthly, quarterly becomes rotational there. Yearly, 6 hour. Yearly is imbalance up. Still hasn't reached that one standard deviation. We're at 1.5, but I don't think that's much of, yeah. With the previous times it did 1.5. Here there was some reaction. Here there was, but here it kept to the downside. here after it broke value reaction, there's nothing else really strong reactions from that level. So I'm not gonna look at this one. So for the yearly, I'm kind of ignoring, not ignoring in that sense, but let's actually throw that in. This is a yearly PVA. Bum, 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 bum. Let's just do it like that for now. Yearly PVA. And let's lock it to this time frame. So visual order, current interval only, and do not sync anywhere else. Perfect. So that is Dunzo. I'm not really looking yearly, so it's only quarterly, monthly. Let's look at quarterly again. Quarterly at the high of this rotation. That's what we're going to be looking at in terms of targets, because we're still in this rotation. The value areas upside, so buys, that should be our targets for the day, which is 3345, 1.3345. Monthly, let's check monthly. Yeah, per hour. So that is 13445, 13345, sorry. So we have about 30 pips of range from where we are now. Maybe it pushes lower and we can get a better entry lower. But for now, we've got about 50 pips of range. 30 pips of range. Not all too much. Let's look at weekly again. Okay, refresher. We're pushing, yeah, it's still inside that weekly value. So that could be good target for today. Just this weekly needs to hold. I'll be happy if that holds. So that is 3306. Maybe a push even a bit lower. 3,300, 3,300 is probably what I'm looking at. Okay, so now let's put in projection levels. We have our directional bias, and I want to go long for today. I want to go long. Target's going to be up here. 3345. So this is 3345. I'm looking at as potential target. Potential target. Okay. Potential target of 3.3345. I'm just looking how far to go down, because the viewer band is kind of holding it above, so we could even have a fast trend day where it just hits that without us, which is fine. Let's move this over. Put in our projection levels. Here, so lows to high. It's I think a good area down here. But it needs to spike. Let me throw it after. Here to here. Oh, frame just dropped there. I don't know what's going on. Here to here. Boom. 6 frames per second. Lost your mind.